Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your September reading. Let's hop right in, starting with the overall energy. Maybe how you're showing up this month, how others are viewing you, or perhaps the overall energy of September will come through. We have Five of Pentacles. So feeling left out, feeling like you are receiving the short end of the stick, the bad end of the deal here, Capricorn, Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is a month where you will be examining your relationship to money, how you earn money, your experiences in manifesting, your experiences with jobs, with bosses. All of that is coming in to be reviewed right now. I feel like you'll be taking a really hard look, okay, at all of the financial decisions you've made up until now, the good, the bad, the ugly, taking full accountability as well. Five of Pentacles. If there is debt, I see you facing your debt. I feel like you're coming up with a debt repayment plan. No longer fearing your finances, for better or for worse. There's something about facing it head on, and a lot of you are searching for more. I feel like you know that you have so much potential, so much earning power that you haven't been tapping into, and this month it could get quite uncomfortable. Five of Pentacles. It could be so uncomfortable that this is the catalyst to get you to the next level, to get you striving for more and attaining it. Let's open this up. The Tower. Big changes, okay? A card fell on the floor. The Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups fell on the floor. Now this tells me something. With the Tower being here, this is the big change. Now we know that there's the lunar eclipse happening this month, and eclipses are known to bring fated change. Things could be removed from our lives. We could make big dramatic changes. Six of Wands, Nine of Cups being on the coming out and falling on the floor like that tells me that I feel like you want to pick up the pieces of your life and get things back on track to a place where you feel confident, secure, where you feel like you are actually living a life that is worth living, that is intentional, pure, where you could share your gifts and also receive your flowers at the same time, where you could be recognized for all of your strengths, where you could draw in the income that would support your whole lifestyle, not just to merely pay the bills. You want more, and there's no denying it. So how do Capricorns make this shift or allow this shift to happen? Let's see if we can get some answers here. I feel like honestly the first step though is acknowledgement of where you're unhappy, where you're dissatisfied, where you know you could do better. I do feel a fated event, the Tower, and then Six of Wands, Nine of Cups. How do we tap into more of that energy? Four of Cups. We got to get out of complacency. We got to get out of victim mindsets. We got to get out of woe is me. Like, this is happening to me. At some point in September, you want to pull in all of your power. And by doing that, a way of doing that is saying, okay, I got myself in this Five of Pentacles. I agreed to these terms and conditions. At some point in my life, I can now rewrite the story. I'm not a victim to this. I can rewrite the story. I can make decisions that will align with how I see this higher version of myself, or this higher, or how I see myself living my truest and highest potential. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, living in fulfillment, but also being recognized and supported. Also, 4 of Cups is like, where have you been denying resources, or where have you been denying support? Where have you been denying yourself from going after this, from achieving this, from pursuing this? What is stopping you? Seven of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. We know Capricorns are not shy of doing the work. You have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's time to get to work, but maybe it's time to get to work on your passions, on your creative pursuits, on coming up with something. I see like someone is concocting something here, coming up with a master plan, allowing you to tap into your creativity, your resourcefulness, your good work ethic as well, putting it into a concoction and coming up with something that I feel like will be very abundant and lucrative. But more importantly for Capricorn, I think it's the recognition. You want the recognition. 5 of Pentacles, it feels like you haven't been getting the recognition from your bosses, from your colleagues, from, a community. You may be going back to the drawing board of your life. You may be scripting what you view your ideal life to be, what it would look like. How would you wake up in the morning if all your bills were paid? That wasn't an issue. You had 0 debt. You were earning any income that you feel would be a fit for your lifestyle. What would it look like? What would you be doing? How would you wake up in the morning? What kind of attitude would you have? How would you show up? And more importantly, what is it that you would actually be doing? What would fulfill you? Because that's very important. Capricorn's being fulfilled, feeling like your talents are going to good use and not just put at bay or at the side because you have to deal with practical matters. Okay. 5 of Pentacles reminds me of a minimum wage job that doesn't lead you anywhere, and doing it because you have to, because you feel like you have to. How do we shift out of that cycle that keeps you in a perpetual loophole of poverty? There's more for you, Capricorn, and there's something about this month that may show you the vision, that may show you or prompt you in a new direction here. Okay. Let's get more. You got the Emerald card. Healing, fertility, eternity, reflection, humility. Something rare. Soul restoration. Growth, strong relationships, free flowing love, mature love, and heart chakra. When I think of an emerald, yeah, that's rare, and that's, oh my gosh, the eclipse energies below. Union of opposites. There could be sudden darkness this month, and then a real revelation of a gem. Something that restores your soul. Something that restores your power, your sense of power, reclaiming it. Okay, and then we have heart chakra as well, the heart chakra opening. When you can create from heart, 6 of Wands, you can do anything, Capricorn. But if you're in your hyper masculine, if you're in your survival mode, it's hard to get to to this place of Six of Wands. It's hard to get to this place of wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Seven of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, having this beautiful flow to your daily routines and really showing up to work and loving what you do and being compensated. Let me do a love pull for you. Open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Okay, so this Emerald card. There could be a love opportunity coming up or an area of your life where you are called to open your heart up to. Nine of Cups. Be it this new vision, this emerald, this rare gem of an opportunity that you see in front of you. I almost feel like it's a vision of what your life could be like. And not being afraid of it. Not feeling like it's too big for you or it's too grand or it's an illusion. I feel like you've been living in reality, the hard knock reality, for far too long, and it hasn't gotten you anywhere. So trying a different way, a different method, opening up the heart, through the heart space. If you're seeing through that space, closing your eyes, you're able to visualize, or some kind of download comes in. There will be times of the month where this Four of Cups, it's a pesky energy of victimhood, of victim mentality, of feeling lethargic, of feeling bored with life, unsatisfied. When we shift back to the heart, what connects you to your heart, Capricorn? What connects you to your heart? Because I feel like the magic, the gem, the emerald lies there. Make the effort. And we have Twin Flame. Wow. This love is worth taking risks. You are called to move forward. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. So there could be some strange love, I want to say connection, that comes up through the Tower card, through the lunar eclipse. You may meet your twin flame. You may see them again, hear about them. Take twin flame with a grain of salt. For me, sometimes when this card comes up, when the energy of a twin flame comes up, it means life purpose more than it does love for me. But sometimes our life purpose is activated through the heart. Emerald, the green, the heart chakra. A twin flame, meeting a twin flame can activate life purpose. It's a person that can come into our lives that is a mirror reflection. And they hold up this mirror unknowingly. And it gets you to see more for yourself. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic as well. This could come in any way, shape, or form, okay? But I am seeing that there's this fear of taking a risk, or this fear of opening up somewhere. And this could even be just opening up to prosperity and abundance and feeling like it has to be the old way of doing things, where you go to a job for 50 years. At some point you get a promotion in all of that, and then you just retire one day. I see so much more for you. I see you entering a space where you're able to draw in an income, and you don't even want to retire from this because it feels so good and true and innate to your soul and your heart. You got love your shadow, accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you could learn to accept others as they are. So that could be a love advice coming in under the Four of Cups, something about it, accepting your shadows, your flaws, so that you too can simultaneously accept others as they are. For whatever reason, Capricorn, I'm not getting this strong message that you want to hear so much about love. this card came out, so I'll read it. It says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. I'm not getting a lot about love or you even wanting to know so much about love. And interestingly enough, sometimes that's when love comes knocking at our door. But I feel like you want to hear more about life purpose, about career, about money, generating an income that genuinely supports you and supports your family. Let's get to the shadow then, before we get to your fortune and advice and all of that. Shadow card for Capricorn, September 2024. What is the shadow energy? There's energy here of loving your shadow. What is the shadow energy? Bewitched. You are under a spell. Interestingly enough, this card is associated with the Devil card, which is also associated with the sign of Capricorn. Right there, the Devil. So this energy talks about temptation. Temptation can feel a lot like being under a spell. You know you shouldn't do it, yet you can't help yourself, and you continue to make bad choices even when it doesn't feel good. You're ashamed, or you feel as though your power slips away with every act of self-sabotage. In a money reading, bewitched appears when you are too focused on material pursuits or get-rich-quick schemes. You may be sacrificing your beliefs to reach goals of a certain status or level of achievement. However, continuing to do so will come at a great personal cost. In a career reading, pulling this card is a clear sign you're in a poor environment and giving far more than you are receiving. Wasn't that the energy that came up off the bat with that 5 of Cups? In a love reading, you may find yourself pursuing shallow people and relationships. It could be you have cut yourself off from discovering true, deep, meaningful connections, even though that is what you truly desire. In general, this card represents a victim mentality and a need to blame others for your choices. You can change things at any time you choose, but have not taken responsibility for your role in your circumstances. Wow. I know that energy of victim mentality came up. Okay, so there's that confirmation there. If this reading is for you, this really is for you, okay? There's like a big wake-up call this month, which is beautiful because wake-up calls set our path straight. Okay, it sets the path straight. Anything else for the sign of Capricorn? Okay, we have a few cards. We have Globe, Possibility. We have Lightning. Okay, this Flamingo card came in and it's called Fun. I feel like this is a month where you realize life doesn't have to be so dull. Earning an income doesn't have to be so laborious. It doesn't have to be so... You don't have to be in a job you hate. You could be in a job or in a work environment or generate an income by doing what you love. There could be this strong mental, powerful shift happening this month for you, where you finally realize that. You finally realize that. Yes, you've heard people say it 1,000,001 times, but this is the month where it's embedded in you. You actually get it. Let's draw your fortune for this month. Celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life, and you have luck, which sometimes Capricorns look to omens. Okay, number 19. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Some of you need that double, triple confirmation. Here it is. So with the celebrations card, congratulations, you are now reaping the rewards of your efforts over the past 12 months. And if you're not so yet, come back to this reading in 12 months. Okay, come back to this reading in 12 months, and this message is for you. Get ready to celebrate with a series of fun parties and celebrations of all kinds. Your social calendar is filled and invitations pour in at a furious pace. Make the most of fabulous networking opportunities. Dynamic change is indicated, and there is the potential for worldwide travel. You do have the Globe card. There is cause for celebration as you ooze self-confidence, attracting everything you want. Decisions will need to be made right away, though. Putting things off could cost you dearly in missed opportunities. Be prepared, too, that long-term plans should be made right now for the best results. The path to success is there for the taking. Ready for this on relationships? It says trifling irritations are in store for you at times, and you may feel very frustrated indeed. However, don't let people burden you with their problems. They need to help themselves. This is your time now. You will be the life of the party with all your cycles working for you. A romantic encounter is also likely. You may be strongly drawn to a person at work. It seems to be mutual, so take the plunge and make an approach if you are single. Reunions are also featured, and some may renew their vows. In career and money, a meeting with someone will boost your self-esteem and bring dramatic changes to your finances. So that reminds me of that twin flame energy. Sometimes a chance encounter, a strange meeting, can somehow bring changes to our finances. It's happened to me in the past. So back to the reading. It says a meeting with someone will boost your self-esteem and bring dramatic changes to your finances. A change in residence or job is also likely. Trust your instincts and play your hunches. You could gain some extra money. You will look back on this time as a fortuitous one, so confidently act on what you are being guided to. What is Capricorn being guided to right now? What are you guided to do? I feel like now it's about looking at the bigger picture of your life. If you could do anything, what would it be? What would you be doing? If you can earn an infinite number, if you could earn infinite abundance and money, all while doing what taps into your joy and creativity and your innovations, your keenness, what would that be? Now is the time to think of these things, or this may come to you as a vision as well. Okay. Ring of Fire. You are being challenged to stand up for yourself and those you love while the heat is on. You may have to stand up to a boss. You may have to ask for a raise. You may have to put yourself out there, put your resume out there. Apply for jobs that are above minimum wage if you have caught yourself in this loophole of living paycheck to paycheck. You got to get through this ring of fire by showing up for yourself, standing up for yourself, knowing that you're deserving of so much more. Carving out sacred space for your spirituality would also help in opening your third eye to seeing the vision of what this emerald could be for you, what this life could be for you. Very important. We also have begin again. It's best to cut any losses and start anew right now. You will gain more in the long run. So that's a message for somebody. For you, Capricorn, I'm drawn to the Mystical Shaman Oracle card deck. Let's see what advice is in here for you. The Heart of the Sky. The heart of the sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form or inspired ideas to expression. I was drawn immediately to the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, bringing something into form. Inspired ideas to expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. The invitation. The heart of sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly and allow the universe to take care of the details. The medicine. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize that this is a false prison of your own making. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. This is your reading, Capricorn. If you enjoyed it, if you gained something from it, if it inspired something within you, let me know in the comments below. I also invite you to circle back in about 6 to 12 months' time and see how this energy has played out, to see if you have followed through on those visions, those sparks of inspiration, turning the formless into the form, using your creative abilities to turn the formless into form. Wishing you a beautiful rest of the month. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you could do so on my website. The link is in the description box below. Until next time.